Alright. I, once again, have screwed up. And I ended up dying and losing all of my stuff. And I got a little upset. You know, just a little bit. So I decided that instead of throwing my controller across the room and breaking it again, I was going to fix what I had. I was going to kind of fix some stuff. For instance, yeah, they're gone. I felt like that it was too close to the rest of my base, because villagers, anytime I would, they would turn into adults, they would just become fishermen because of all the barrels lying around. I actually need lots of this. Distractions, yes. Well, obviously the next logical question is, well, where did they go? What happened to them? And I will show you. I've done two major things, and all of the footage is gone. I don't know where it went. I can't find it. So instead of just doing what I did last time to get new armor, I just kind of went way down to here, built this portal, and there we go. Yeah, I kind of set up a new trading hall, quite a bit bigger than my last one. You can see I've got villagers lined up all the way along here with librarians, right? I've got plenty of guys who trade iron. And then I've got this guy who's here specifically just for turning into a zombie and then bringing him back so I can get cheaper trades. We got 4 armors right here, along with the rest of this hall being made up of brewing stands. And as you can see, it's not all the way upgraded quite yet. I also have a little exit right here. Pretty simple, pretty easy. So that's one of the things. That's one of the things I did. The other one, you'll see some of what I'm doing in a later episode, later in the video here. What? Oh, that's right, turn the portal off. So this is the industrial district I have made. Ow, ow, ow. I'm stupid. Okay. So this is the industrial district. You will get to see the process of me building this, and this, and this. Maybe these two, but I don't think so. I haven't checked the footage for all of what I've done. So obviously this is a bamboo farm. We got a bamboo farm right here. This is the sugarcane farm, which I'm not fully done decorating quite yet. I want to put glass up along this wall and then up over top as well. Finish up that area too. This down here is a gold farm, which works pretty efficiently. Look at this chest here. A couple hours of AFKing right here. This is a moss farm that you saw me build earlier in the season. I literally just copy and pasted it over here after tearing it down. And then this is the iron golem farm, which is currently off. If I hit this button, you can see it turns on, and I fall in. And this is my little platform where I want to make a control room for this entire thing. So I can hit a lever, this turns on, hit a lever, this turns on, hit a lever, this thing turns on, hit a lever, this will turn on, hit a lever, this will turn on. I can dictate what I want on at any given point so it doesn't lag my world too much. Technically, if I wanted, I could just turn all of them on at once, but that'd be a bad idea. So as you can see, I have villagers up here. The iron golems spawn up there, they fall down, and they die in the lava. Upsettingly, cats also. So, I've also made a small discovery with building your industrial areas on the ocean. I doubt we'll get to see them actually spawn in here, but in this chest, these are the drops, okay? So, iron golems get killed, items get brought up, and all the way over here, you can hear the dispenser there. You can see I got tons of iron, you got poppies, and then you got fish. Fish and bones. So it's also an unintentional fish farm. And the odd thing, this is also a fish farm. You can see you got some fish there. And you can obviously see that that's how that works. So this lever, if you watch those observers up there, get pulled up into the ceiling, and then they get pushed back down. Through this pretty simple redstone contraption, it's literally just redstone torches leading up to some pistons sticky pistons that'll pull them up. Same thing on this side, but it's a little bit janky, because there's not a lot of room between the two builds. This is my little AFK room that I built. It's just a place for me to sit while something AFKs, and this spot feels like it's within render distance for all of the things, so it should be fine. Bamboo farm? Yeah, pretty simple. You got a flying machine. These pistons push the observers down whenever I hit this button, and then the machine will fly off down to the other end. I got a machine that detects when this thing gets there, and it flips the observers back around, and then it flies back. And then this lever here activates this redstone, which activates powered rails right here. Send these minecarts off, they pick everything up and come back. They drop everything off into hoppers. Oh. That's not good. No wonder it wasn't working. Okay. How many do we have left? Oh, jeez. Yeah, so as you can see, I harvested this and it's not functioning properly. Not sure why. But yeah, that's... The autocrafter crafts them into this bamboo blocks, which I can then have and use for whatever I want. Pretty simple. Obviously, I've got shulker boxes full of junk. Lots of junk. Lots and lots of junk. And I just do not want to take care of it. I've already designed a nether hub recently, like literally yesterday. I fully designed a nether hub twice because the first one sucked. And I'm really excited to put that together. The only problem? Make sure I don't have any copper in here. Okay, just 2 pieces. And it involves a lot of copper, so that's why I'm gathering copper. It also involves a lot of tuff. Most of which is back in here. I'm gonna continue working on villager boring stuff because I need much more. I don't have enough. It's not enough yet. Okay. The villagers I need for this part are pretty easy to get. All I need is, once I get out of here, to go this way, take a sharp right, and we drop. Right down here. That one dropped 4? Maybe one of them dropped 2 and the other one dropped 2 or something, I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch the footage on that. Okay, now that was smooth. That was very smooth. Zombie, move out of the way. Kinda gotta have these trapdoors here, otherwise the golems will walk over here and try and kill them. Because they can reach between the fence gates, apparently. Not the fence gates, but the fences. I wonder what happens if I do it again. Do the trades get cheaper? Ow. Ow. Bruh. I splashed a potion of weakness. I didn't hurt anything. You've got to be kidding me. This little... He managed to pick up my sword. Okay. Hopefully he'll just drop it. If this guy deletes my sword, I'm gonna be upset. Okay, good. Alright, I have some big news. Starting off with this part of the episode, I have cleared out the villagers from underneath. I have nearly set up the extra villager area that I have, and all of these guys are now gone. As you can see, all gone. Poof. Disappeared. Have been removed. So now the only villagers left on this island are these guys who spawn up here, and the ones actually in the village. So what I want to do today is start mining out this area so it looks a lot more like this. Only problem... Well, actually, that's not really a problem. So, the reason I wanted to do that is because if I take you guys up this way, way over here, if you guys can see, there's a lot of green right here. It's a bunch of leaves. This iron golem farm is garbage. I had to figure out, oh hey, I need to put down a bunch of these leaves just so these little turds will spawn in this spot only. I want to fix that because that annoyed me, and I don't want to be over here anymore. I want this place to look a little nicer. So the plan is we're going to take all of this, tear it down. I'll probably move the sheep over to the island as well. Maybe not the sheep themselves, but like this little thing, and then we'll get the sheep over there. And I want to take it all and move it over to the industrial district, which is way over that way. So that way I can have an iron golem farm set up way over there. Only problem with that is I don't have enough blocks, which is where this area comes in handy. I want to get all of this torn down so that way I have blocks to work with. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to skip into a time lapse of me tearing down this whole thing and then building up the iron golem farm real fast. I don't know if this is going to take how much time I have before I have to end stream, but hopefully I can get it mostly done at least. Push into I think I want to build it out of cobblestone, so I'm going to do that. Alright, let's go. So this last farm that I want to build, for now at least, I might add more later, but as of right now, this is all I want. 4 farms, each of which have their own purpose, and they're all pretty useful, and so far we're working pretty well. Like, I'm pretty surprised. I didn't think my farms would work this good. But we have last thing I want to make is a sugarcane farm. We'll have this.
Guess all that I do was easy to use. So call my time, but you weren't really mine. Just something to do. Thought I never knew. No surprise, but nevertheless, I'm still stuck in self-defense. No surprise, but nevertheless, I get lost when I look in your eyes. I just want to be next to your I get lost when I look in your eyes. Do you even burning? Do you even leave now, make your escape. You know the fortune favors the brave. So close, just get away. No surprise, but nevertheless, I'm still stuck in self-defense. No surprise, but nevertheless, I get lost when I look in your eyes. I just want to be next to your I get lost when I look in your eyes. Do you even do you even I get lost when I look in your eyes. I just want to be next to your I get lost when I look in your eyes. Do you even do you even
So I could also, let's say, hit a button, sugarcane farm is active, and it's in range of my render distance, so I can just, so it's just going to be on, and I can stand up in a room AFK. I can turn this thing on, and I can AFK. I'm never going to do that, because I can throw it on for 3 minutes and get enough moss. I can just be up here, and this thing will continuously run until I can actually get some more dispensers. Perfect. Now I can turn the whole thing on and off, just if I want to. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, please like, subscribe, go watch my other videos. I need more views. Go watch my Twitch, same thing. Follow, like the videos. I have a VODS channel, go watch some of the VODs for absolutely no reason. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Or night. I don't know.